how the transition girls do it. What are you doing? You gotta leave the shoes there. Okay. Then turn the camera off because you don't want to show people you're naked. Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Baby, there is cat hair on the lens. Hey, still in New York. Woo. It's March. Woo. I just wanted to hop on and give y'all an update about what's been going on. If you did not know, Sundays are the start of my weekend. So today is Sunday. It is 12:30, okay? And I've been in bed just like laying down. So there's been some pretty big changes to my schedule. Whew. So she's tired, but she's here. She's feeling good, feeling right. So I'm thankful for that. I washed my face. No, I did not wash my face last night when I came home. Did like makeup wipes, micellar water, because I just could not be bothered. I could not bring myself to wash my face. Hey, we came back from the new year and the plan was, instead of us creating a full new 2-act review, which is what we did last year with Ruthless Acts of Kindness. This year what we're doing is we're basically testing out 1-act shows. And so even though I'm saying 1-act, it's still like an hour and it's about 80-minute long shows, no intermission. 90 minutes if we're really like you know what I mean? But they're about 85 minute shows. Right now we're running 2 shows in repertory. Before it was like, oh, we're gonna go into process for like 3 months and then we'll put up a brand new 2-act show that will run for like 6 to 8 months. What we did this time was we wrote a show in like 3 weeks. It's just the reality of it. And that's Swipes Right, which is currently running. And then while we were opening Swipes Right, we went into rehearsal for a full archival show, which is called Sketch in the City. And then that opened like a week or 2 later. And now both of those shows are running at the same time. So the fun thing is that we're back up to a 6-show-a-week schedule. So at the end of the year, we were doing Wreck the Halls. That was the holiday show we wrote. And we were basically running it 3 times a week. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now we're on a 6-show schedule. So we do Swipes Right on now hold on, I'm gonna mess this up. So I do Swipes Right on Wednesday. Thursday it's Sketch in the City. Friday it's Swipes Right, and then at 7 and then at 10 p.m. we do Sketch in the City. And then on Saturdays it's Sketch in the City at 7 and then it's Swipes Right at 10 p.m. She tired, but like that's also what I came here to do, right? Like that's why I moved here. That's the schedule in Chicago is like 8 shows a week and they run a 2-act show. We're kind of experimenting with our programming in New York, but so far it's been really great and it's been really fun. Look, the Swipes Right is the original that we created, and then Sketch in the City is archival, which basically just means that it's material from all of the different stages. So like as soon as you open Ruthless Acts of Kindness, all of our sketches are part of the archive. So it's all like main stage from Chicago, Toronto, and now New York. They all go into the archive. So for this show, we were able to pull basically any material we want from the past 65 years. And this show is kind of like in celebration of the 65th anniversary of the Second City. Like the comedy nerd in me is like, oh my God! Let's see, we're doing like a Stephen Colbert sketch, which is really fun. We're doing an old like Steve Carell sketch, like a Tim Robinson sketch. It's archive. With archive, you have to, there's tapes of everything and the scripts are already there. So it's like, cool. Look, the touring companies do it all the time, but baby, she was not, I said, oh my God, it's so much material to learn. But it's running, it's been so fun. It's like conditioning your body again. When you're out of conditioning, you gotta get back in condition to do it. So that's why she's a little raspy right now, but I'm having a good time. Woo. That feels good. Did the mascara actually release itself? Let me see. Something that I've been adding to my skincare routine, because y'all remember when Kylie Jenner came up with Kylie Skin, and she like washed her face and then she wiped a towel and like all the makeup actually came off. I was like, look girl, sell the product, we get it, we get it. I usually am like putting like Cetaphil on my face, which I've been doing that since I was like, God, like probably like 5. Like that's how long I've been using Cetaphil. Something I've been adding before I do that is 100% pure jojoba oil. I get it from Trader Joe's. It's pretty cheap. I've been looking at the little Trader Joe's beauty section. I'm just like, well, no, what y'all got over here? Like, what is really going on over here? I'm like, well, I could try a little bit of this. Like tonight, I'm probably gonna try one of the face masks. I usually don't get these because I'm always like, okay, save it for a rainy day, save it for like a self-care day. And then like those days like never come. So a gentle oil, useful for removing makeup, cleansing clogged pores, softening skin, and moisturizing. And I really do like the way that it feels on my face. And after I've like washed my face and tend to get like makeup up here. So, and just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm like moisturizing and also kind of like, girl, you missed a spot. Rub it down. So this mascara that may or may not have come off allegedly, I'm gonna try to make sure it's off. It feels like a little luxurious and isn't like breaking the bank either, which I like. I like it. Probably have broken out a lot because she's a little bit stressed. Oh, I think I'm going to get a facial. I don't ever get facials, but I think after I just had my period and just with like the past couple months, I think I'm gonna like treat myself to a facial at some point. There's this place that I was looking into called, it's a Glow Skin, like a glow bar. It wasn't like crazy expensive for like a 30-minute facial. Again, not something I can really like add for real into like a monthly routine, but it's something that I think I want to just try, see, instead of picking at my face. I'm really good about not picking at my face, but then you're gonna be like, girl, there's nothing. Okay, to each their own, but like I really want to see what's kind of going on here, because some of these are moles and some of them are just like clogged pores, and like right here. And probably can't see it, but you probably can't see it, but I can see it, okay? It's like, I'm like, what, do you want me to get closer? And just like some forehead stuff. It's not a lot. That's why I'm like, just a little refresh. If I could like treat myself to that like once a quarter, it would probably be really nice. And I think I'll see the effects, because that's all I'm gonna say, because you're like, shut up, bitch. I'm like, no, look, okay, I'm just telling you things I'm thinking about. I'll let you know when it actually happens. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it feels good. Woo, face is washed. This is just like a secret. It's like a secret, like not a secret. My apartment is a mess, okay? Just know that if you see a room today, it was a disaster before you saw it. And I thank you for giving me the push to clean that I need. Because I can clean for y'all. But not for me, no. I didn't make the bed, and that's okay, because I'm probably gonna be in it later. So I was telling you about some of the Trader Joe's stuff that I've been using. Honestly, this Trader Joe's has these lip masks. They're kind of like the Laneige ones. They're thick, and they stay on for a really long time. And I like putting this on for my commute. It takes me about an hour to go to work, and I do my makeup every night. I know. I do my makeup every night at work, and so this actually like gets my lips prepped so that I can put on like lip products and stuff. This lemongrass coconut body oil with almond and jojoba oils. So when I get out of the shower, it's like these two for my body, yaddy. And it smells pretty good, honestly. Not like crazy good, but it's like, wow, lemongrass. It's like, my body is a temple, like energy. Not like granola, but like, I'm like, I love my body, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. I've been twisting my hair a lot more. I like the texture that like a mini twist out gives me. And I don't have a show tonight, but I have a rehearsal with the foundation, which is a sketch team that I also play with. About like every 2 months we put up a show. And just in like the energy of like resetting and stuff, I'm like, let me just like put my hair back. Actually, I don't even know if I should do this. Should I? Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. I feel like I'm really bad at like detangling my hair on a regular basis. I'm just adding some more leave-in. Probably gonna wash my hair I'm gonna wash my hair sometime this week. And this is not rocket science. Because I have curly hair, just doing this helps me keep my hair detangled, and I'm like combing it more regularly than letting it just be like, you know, which is not bad, but just for what I'm looking for during the week, this has been helping me. So I just wanted to share. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do the very quick version I do. Basically what I would do the day of a show. What I want to do is like, what I would love to do is to get to a point where I would come home from a show, put my hair back up in these little twists. Then I wouldn't have anything to do in the morning. But realistically, about an hour or 2 hours before I leave for work, I'm putting my hair in these little quick twists. And I'm also just trying to be better about like conditioning my hair and like moisturizing my hair a little bit more and just playing with my hair more. Not experimenting too much, but just kind of like getting in there a little bit more than I have in the past. And it does feel good. I feel good about it. When my mom would do my hair, my brothers would call them dookie braids. Made me sad. Never let them see you sweat, but it did make me a little sad. So I actually have 2 older brothers, and when I think about where my comedy comes from, it comes from having 2 older brothers. Absolutely. They truly just treated me like a little boy. I don't know how else to say it. They didn't really give a damn that I was a young girl at all. They were just like, be cool. Get with it, or else you don't get to hang out with us. So I definitely was a tomboy when I was younger. I don't remember when it stopped. Obviously, I looked up to my brothers too, and so they weren't like, they didn't have to do all of this like girl stuff, and so I just didn't see like value in it, if that makes sense. Taking care of my hair, da 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 da. It all seemed very high maintenance and not a thing that my brothers had to do. Even by high school, I didn't wear I truly didn't wear makeup. I only wore makeup for theater, and it was like stage makeup, like clown makeup, because I played a mime. Like it was very much, that was the only makeup I ever really knew how to do. Girl, it looked like trash. But that was the only makeup experience I ever really had, especially for show days. Like I really love the ritual of like putting on like my face, you know, and it's like cool. And then even after the show, I'm like, oh, I love that I have like makeup on, and I'm obviously doing I'm doing more steps than I really ever would do on a regular basis for the show, but it makes me feel like, okay, this is special. I'm about to like, you know, go out there, and it just feels really nice. And it's something that I wish that I don't know, I just wish I had more of that growing up. I wish I saw the value a little bit earlier, like even in college and stuff. And there were all these girls that were always like so dressed up or just had all these clothes. I just never really had, like, shopping really stressed me out. Again, very anxious little being she was, you know, in some cases still is, but now she's medicated, and so things are a lot easier, I would say. I just wish that I had gotten like my OCD diagnosis earlier. because I just feel like it would have brought me so much relief. So much relief. I feel sad. I feel a little sad for her, if I'm being so real. Yeah. But it's just, I love like the self-awareness of it all now. Like, it's like, yeah, just some shit really doesn't matter. And also I know I'm a person that like certain things really do matter to me, and I kind of get stuck in certain thoughts sometimes. I'm better at it because I'm like, okay, I'm having a thought that I'm just kind of stuck in. And for me, like, just talking through it really helps me out. Having friends that like get it is also really helpful. Like, all my castmates are really great at, they're just great to talk to and really just like sit with and, you know, talk about life. And like, we've been together for so long now. Like, so we're like family, honestly. I love just like being able to sit with them after a show at the bar, or like going to get gelato, or going to get cheesecake and like sweet treats after a show, and just like be like, how you doing? You know? That was a tangent. I do have a fair bit of hair salon trauma. I used to get my hair braided so much growing up. It was, in part, it was because it was just easier for my mom to manage. My mom, she's retired now, but my mom was a nurse, and she was also in school, so she just didn't have like a ton of time to like be dealing with my hair and like, you know, getting it together and all this stuff. And so it was a lot easier for her to take me somewhere. But I also, like, honestly, the feelings that when I would go to the salon, it just was like, oh my God, a day of hell. And I was always so frustrated because my brothers didn't have to spend like 12 hours in a fucking salon, or spend 12 hours on a pillow on someone's floor getting their fucking hair braided. Some braiders braid tight. And I just remember this, I'll call her a bitch because we I wouldn't call that. I wouldn't call her, as an adult, I wouldn't call this woman a bitch, let me tell you. But when you are already like not wanting to be at the salon, you feel like you're being forced to be there. Like, you're like, again, dramatic, but like, it's like you're being held captive in a salon chair for hours. And I just remember this other woman that was getting her hair done. She's like, yeah, girl, beauty is pain. And I'm like, fuck you. That's how I felt back then. And I was really quiet and shy. So I would just be there like silent for like 12 hours, just like not talking to anybody and just being like, oh my God. There's so much like pain. Well, no, I don't want to be, look at me, I'm using quotation marks, but there's so much pain when you're younger getting your hair done that it's like difficult to speak up for yourself in those situations. So it's like, okay, well, if the relaxer is causing you chemical burns, well, the hair is going to be straight. And it's like, that was always put above, the beauty was always put above the pain. And I just could not, I was like, when it came time for me to make my own choices, not even when the time came for me to make my own choices, when I finally felt empowered to make my own choices, it got a lot better. And I also was like, I don't have to do any of this shit ever again. And so in college, I had a relaxer in, but I wasn't like, I was broke in college. So I also like wasn't getting it done regularly, not taking care of it. I was like, no one can tell me to do my hair. Da da da. I'm not even gonna do it. Da 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 da. And like, yeah, there's also tragedy in that, in my opinion. It felt like people would like assume ownership of my head, of like, don't touch it. I'm like, it's like my masterpiece. I'm like, it's now like, bitch, it's my head. Like, no, like, I don't know. It just was weird. It's like, no, you messed it up. And I'm like, it's my head. But my hair trauma is also like so on the bottom of my list of things I need to talk about with my therapist. So That one is gonna just have to be an exposure situation. I was tender-headed. Which I'm like, are people saying that is a myth? But I was like, nah, that shit was hurt. It's like, either if I wasn't like, I was tender-headed and I was often paired with tight braiders, okay? Which is not a match made in heaven. It's what I'll say. That's how I'll end that, okay? So, my little struggle areas on my scalp are like, y'all see this situation right here? Part of it is hereditary. I know this because I've seen my mom's edges. Sorry to put you out there like that, Mom. And my dad is fully bald. I don't know how that works on the little quadrant or whatever. I don't know where baldness and receding hairlines, where they come from, where they're going, how they're living. But all I know is these edges. A little sad. I'm trying to give him a little bit more love, which is why I kind of parted my hair like that so that I can like actually massage in the oils, throwing in some braids, you know what I mean? It's not that deep. And then when I take them out, I can like fluff up my hair and stuff. Just trying to be a little bit more intentional, you know, showing my scalp some love. It feels good and it smells good. Okay, feeling good. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I got some moisture in my hair. I got some conditioning in my hair. My scalp is like, you know, massaged a little bit. Feeling good, feeling great. And I have tidied a little bit. I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. Good morning. I got a lot of stuff done. Thank you again. I'm saying thank you to you. I'm so weird. Okay. One of the things that I've actually been doing, and I was absolutely influenced to do this, I started ordering meals for the week. It's funny because the first year I was here, I was like, I don't even need a microwave because I'm a bitch that cooks on a stove and uses the oven. And then my mom came and my mom was like, I'm gonna get you a microwave. And I said, well, okay, I will receive the microwave, but let the record show that I did not have a microwave, okay? And now I stay using the microwave, okay? And that is what it is because it was a gift. And I'm in the business of using gifts. Not sponsored, but I'm gonna show you what service I've been using. I could not tell you whose code I used, but baby, I was influenced to do it, okay? I started ordering Factor meals. I was starting to get the mailers and stuff, and I said, well, let me just, what's the worst that could happen? I always thought of like meal service kits and stuff as kind of like a luxury that I was like, baby, you can't afford it. However, with my schedule, this has been honestly like really great for me because if I'm hungry after show, like I'll typically like, before I was like going to the bodega and I would get my regular order, which is a bacon cheeseburger and chips and, you know, or I'd be ordering in, which is like a lot of money. And especially I feel like with Postmates, it's like, oh, you really gotta, if you're like, okay, I'm gonna get all these fees, let me just buy like a double amount of the things that I actually want, da da da. So this has been really good because I am actually like getting the portion sizes I need. And I think in the long run, if I like did the math, that's something I need to do like this week. If I did the math, I know, I don't really need to do the math. I know I'm saving money by doing this. And I'm just kind of supplementing these meals with like meal prep that I do on my own. Just like mix it up. But I also just am feeling a lot better by having like a pre-portioned meal for myself after a show versus like, again, those bacon cheeseburgers really hit, but I'm not trying to have a bacon cheeseburger after every show. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm getting home around like 1 in the morning, maybe 2, like no good choices are gonna be made at that hour if I'm hungry. You know what I mean? So this is just helpful for me. So I'm gonna show you what I got. This is potato leek mash and grilled chicken with roasted corn and zucchini satay. Cavatappi and shrimp scampi with steamed broccoli. Hey, it's a pasta. That's the shape of the noodles. We all knew that. We all knew. Chicken and mushroom tetrazzini, another pasta with garlicky green beans. I don't eat enough veggies. This is honey butter chicken breast with mashed potatoes, roasted zucchini, and caramelized onions. Nom 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 nom. 4 cheese tortellini and Italian sausage pizzaiola with sauteed kale and garlicky green beans. Also things I wouldn't, frankly, wouldn't have the will to make on my own. This is creamy garlic chicken, thighs, and roasted mushrooms with red peppers, potato celery root mash, and garlicky green beans. It's not a crazy amount, especially because I'm still like getting like 20% off with like the intro discount. If you're thinking about trying it out, would recommend. But for like my lifestyle, and if you live like a kind of like non-traditional lifestyle, I think something of this sort is helpful depending on what your goals are. So I'm just saying, it's something I've been trying, it's something I've been liking, and it has been saving me money because I'm not ordering copious amounts of Postmates because I have meals here. I'm gonna put these away. Be right back. So what else is on the docket for the day? I'm gonna eat, and then I need to go over my lines for rehearsal tonight, then go over to rehearsal, come back, film an audition, and then I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff I could still tidy, which I'll get to tomorrow. It's the start of my weekend, so I'm also like fine line of like rest, tidy, and I do feel better having cleaned some stuff up. So I'll see you later when I'm on my way to rehearsal. Bye.
Jenna doing that fucking, that was
With the
so
knife?
good. That was so fucking.
Can I see yours, dog? That's right. That's good. That's good.
The movie
been
goes
very-
at angles. Yes, I like it.
Jacklyn. And I had a vlog. I call it Jacking Off. Me personally. Anyway, good night.
This has been 99 Thoughts with Michelle.
Good morning. It is 7 a.m. Okay, it's like 7:10 a.m. now. This is my little self-tape setup. This is what it's gonna look like. I did adjust the light a little bit so that I have a little bit more front, but still the shadow isn't crazy. I'm just gonna do a commercial audition this morning. It's pretty quick. I was gonna do it last night. Like I said, that's why I was like, oh, I'll just like, you know, twist my hair real quick. But when I got back from rehearsal, I was like, I am tired. So instead I just opted to eat dinner, sit on the couch, watch my shows, and just kind of relax. Because my weekends start on Sunday, Monday is also my day off, but also I feel like everyone starts the week on Monday. So I've been trying to find a balance of like the energy that I'm putting in on Monday and making sure that I'm getting enough rest for myself for the entire week. So this morning, I'm gonna shower real quick, do like a really like light audition look just to make myself look a little bit more on camera ready, like brush my teeth. And then I'm gonna, I'll edit it, upload it, and then I'm gonna get coffee with a friend who recently moved to New York. And I'm really excited to see her and like check in with her. Yeah. Let me go get in the shower and charge my batteries. Now I did spare you from watching me pluck my chin. So you look a blessing to you and yours. I just took a break and like lay down a little bit. Basically, it's raining really bad outside. Well, I don't know how bad it's raining, but it's raining today. Probably badly. We're gonna reschedule our coffee hang, which means I have a little bit more time. So I got up like extra early to make sure that I could like get this done, edit it, and like make my way out to Manhattan. But I'm not going to Manhattan. So today I'm just gonna go to Brooklyn later because look, don't ask me any questions. It is St. Patrick's Day and we are doing our holiday party today. So look, you know, I'll take it. I will take it. So I'm still gonna finish getting ready. I did like, I don't know if I like this eyebrow, but whatever. You know, when you're like, okay, I guess I'm not leaving the house. And then you're like, you know, but I need to finish taking down my hair, just bang this thing out and get it sent in. So I figured I would hop back on so that I can take down my hair. Usually when I take it down, I still switch it again, just a little bit. And I will use like a little bit of oil in my hands so it doesn't frizz up completely. Just this girl right here. I feel like I've been just using her everywhere. But yeah, I just put some jojoba oil on my hands. I don't know how this is gonna turn out because honestly, if I knew I was gonna keep them in this long, I would have done them smaller, or I would have. Yeah, I really thought I was putting them in last night and I was just gonna take them out, because if I was gonna leave them in overnight, then I would have like done it a little differently. I've actually been doing like mini twists, not mini twists, but like I've been doing smaller sections, and then I've been using foam rollers to just get a different like texture. So yeah, I kind of wish I'd planned this out a little bit better, but we'll be fine. Just want to get a little bit of texture in my hair for this. Also too, it's like not awful that we ended up rain checking, because I would have had to go to Manhattan, come back to Queens for like during just the middle of the day, and then to go back out to Brooklyn because the holiday party is starting at like 4 o'clock. I don't know. It just was like a really weird time. So I think I'm actually going to go work from a coffee shop nearby. After I get this uploaded, I think I'm gonna do that. Or I may not. I don't know. I might just lay down too. Honestly. I don't know. You know, when you're kind of like having some momentum going and then you lay down and you're like, well now, hey now, I'm I'm tired. I don't typically wake up this early. This audition is due today, and I'm not a night owl, so I was like, I thought I would have enough energy after rehearsal last night, and then it just was like, okay, I don't foresee that happening. So it'll be fine. It'll be a super easy audition. It's just, I don't know. I just wish I'd planned things out a little bit differently. That's all. Live and learn, then get loves. So I don't know if you can see, like, that's just what I mean of like just adding some texture to my hair. I wouldn't even call, it's like, allegedly, it's a twist out, but look. I don't want to call it a twist out, so I'm not beholden to being like, this is a twist out, because I just don't, because it's not gonna be a good one. So like, let's not call it anything. I just, you know, I'm just gonna add in some. Oh, look at her! I'm trying, y'all. So one of my kind of like traditions or like weekly things I would do is like I love breakfast. I love breakfast. And I love diners, so I would like take myself out to this diner that I found near me. I found this like hole in the wall. It's not a hole, like it is a full establishment. Like this diner that I became familiar with. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like my spot where it's like, oh, like I recognize the waiters and everything. I wanted to have an experience like that. So I became like a repeat customer, but I haven't been back in a while. See what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say it's anything. It's just kind of like texture in my hair. But it's cute. It'll be cuter in a second. I promise. Actually, I don't promise anything. It's gonna be what's gonna be here in a second. It's gonna be what I need it to be for this audition. Can't wait. Okay. I cannot wait to put this footage side by side because I have booked, how do I say it? I can't wait to show you this audition tape I'm about to film next to the commercial that I'm about to book. I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting. Y'all have seen this before. Let me put clothes on. This is the audition look. This is what I'm wearing. This is a green, this is a green jumpsuit. It's actually from Old Navy. This is this is actually what I wore for the holiday show that we did. Full green like velvet jumpsuit, again from Old Navy. Let me see what size this is. This is a small, and frankly, I don't typically wear a small in much, but there's a lot of like stretch to it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't ever really feel confident wearing a small, but yeah, this is a small. It stretches. But it's really nice, and I think it's like 15 bucks. I just went and looked at the other one I have. The other thing about our show clothes is like, we get duplicates or triplets of our clothing that we're wearing, so that because the shows are running so long, we're able to kind of like, if there's a tear or something, we have our duplicates as backup, or we can like rotate them through so they don't have like as much wear and tear. Yes. See how my freaking eyelids are, fix this. Cause I got, at the theater, it's this Milani eyelid base because I have greasy eyelids and it works. But I don't have it here. I need one for home. And so then my eyeliner like kisses my hooded eyes, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm procrastinating. See you soon. Hi, I'm Jacklyn Uweh. I'm from New York. I'm based in New York. Hi, I'm Jacklyn Uweh. I'm based in New York. I'm 5'2". And some of my... Hey there, my name is Jacklyn Uweh. I'm 5'2", and I'm based in New York.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee. And I was gonna get Employee of the Month. And that's on period.
Audition is uploaded. I'm sitting at my desk. I don't know why I just got so jazzed. I know exactly why I got so jazzed. Because I am in the Bennett wedding group chat for Liz and Jarrett. And I just opened up, first off, congratulations. It is their 1-year anniversary, so go send them some love. They just sent through all of the links to their day of, they just sent through the links for their full-length wedding video. And mind you, I have seen this is 3 hours. I'm like, oh, this is a whole movie, which it should be, goddamn. I mean, geez, but this is a movie. I am dead. This is like Dune. This is Dune. How long is Dune? How long is Dune? 2 hours and 35. Dune 2, runtime. 2:46, okay. Avatar, The Way of Water. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Okay, this is 3 hours and 6 minutes. Come on. Okay. Y'all, this shit was fun as hell. Being in this wedding was one of the best things ever. Truly. So fun. Ugh. And I'm like, ooh, the memories. Ooh, the memories. Ooh. Oh my God, there's drone shots in this. Y'all, look, they look so hot. This is a fine ass couple. It's a fine ass couple, okay? I feel like we're in Vanity Fair. Ah, so good. Such a good wedding. So good. The food, everything, I'm gonna drop some pictures in from the wedding because I'm trying to see this album because I know we all look good as hell. Oh, wow. I swear to God, I met my husband that weekend too. I swear to God. I remember I met this man at the wedding. I literally called my brother. I said, look, I found my husband. Clearly, it didn't work out. But, respectfully. Respectfully, it didn't work out. Nothing happened. That's all. There's no story there. It just didn't go anywhere. But if I could have willed it to go somewhere, I would have willed it. I would have willed it. We had 3 dresses for this wedding. She's the only one. She's the only one. And you know you're the only one, girl. You're the only one. We had a sleepover the night before her wedding and we made up this dance and it just felt like a little sleepover in high school. You know what I mean? Love everybody in this wedding party. Everyone, great weekend. Great week. It was a week. It was great. Memories. It's 11 o'clock. It's kind of crazy when you wake up early. There's just so much day. There's just so much day, you know? And it is St. Patrick's Day. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to do like what I want to wear for the office holiday party that is not at the office. I'm thinking kind of like something like this we could get into. Like, oh my God, she's a lady, but it doesn't, but I think I would change into like all black and just like a, you know what I'm saying? Or I could put this up here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I don't know or I could just wear this jumpsuit all day. But I fear I may get cold. Because the thing is, the holiday party is from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. But if I know my people that I work with, someone's telling me about me outside, okay? Someone's telling me I'm about to be outside today. Which is also why I'm like trying to go eat like a good meal if we're gonna start drinking. I have to leave here at 3, but I'm already showered. My makeup's done. I'm probably gonna add some more eyeshadow. I have some emails to send. I could read. Like it's supposed to, like, you know, you feel me when I'm like, I could rest and I could relax, or I could attempt to like get some work done. And that work is just like answering emails and stuff, which I might do for like an hour, or I could go eat. I could eat first and then I could come back and work, or I could get some work done, go eat, and then sit and watch my shows until I have to leave at 3. And these are the spirals that I get caught in. And then I think about it for so long that I don't even make a choice. So I am going to, what am I going to do? 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 Okay, I think I'm going to, it's my day off. 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 Okay, I'm going to set an alarm for an hour. I'm gonna work for an hour, AKA sending some emails, texting people back, things like that. Finagle just some things on the computer. Then I'm going to put on a thick boot. And then I'm gonna throw on my rain jacket, probably a scarf, because it will be raining by that time. And then I'm gonna go to the diner and I'm going to bring my book. I'm currently reading Throne of Glass. I'm not even far enough in it to spoil anything, because like nothing's really happened. I'm like, okay, come on, set up some exposition. They are at the palace. Based on the title, you must know that there is a palace involved. Okay, so they've gotten to the palace. She was dressed in white. That doesn't mean anything, again, but nothing has begun. Okay, they're just setting up some relationship stuff. I can smell it in the air, but nothing has begun. And so I'm actually really excited. I tried to start Akatar. I tried to start that audiobook a couple times and I couldn't get into it. I'm not against it, but I'm already really committed to this, like the Throne of Glass series, because I really love Hunger Games and like the competition aspect of the Hunger Games. It's feeling kind of like Triwizard Tournament-esque, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, that's a structure that I really enjoy. I really enjoy like training montages. I pray to God I'm not spoiling anything. There's nothing has happened, and there's like 8 or 9 books. So I'm just really excited to be reading again. I used to read a lot when I was younger, and as an adult, reading is like a leisure thing. Reading is like very like a very peaceful thing. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not good at like being at peace and relaxing. So I'm trying to do that more. I got a Kindle for Christmas, and so that's been really fun to like have on the train and like read in between shows and stuff. And I'm really trying to be intentional about like resting and like even just like getting my mind off of like the world and maybe the world right now. The world. Anyway. see, it was quick, it was swift. I got caught up in it because the world's crazy right now. Yeah, hopefully I seem more relaxed. I'm a lot happier now. I'll say that. Yeah. I think it might have been a short, but it basically was saying, I want to say I saw it on Pretty Basic. I think it was a Pretty Basic reel. The person that they had on, she was basically saying like, a good measure of like your balance is like how well you bounce back. So again, sometimes you get these messages constantly, but the messenger needs to be a little different for it to actually sink in. And the way that was phrased for me really finally sunk in for me a little bit more about how important it is for me to rest and like reset. It's like, oh yeah, so take care of yourself so they can be sort of like that didn't really sink into me, but I'm like, oh, okay, if I be very intentional about resting and resetting, then I'm able to bounce back a lot quicker and I can get more done versus when I was younger, I would like go, and then like crash out for like a week or two. And it's like, and then you feel like shit during that crash out and like everything goes to shit versus now I'm like, well, cool. You're gonna have a really crazy like 5 days. Okay. And you have to rest on the 6th day, or like you really need to be very intentional about like getting good sleep, getting good rest on the 6th day, because you want to be back I would like to be back working in like that 7th and 8th day, right? Like I don't want to take a week off. I would rather like take a couple days and be like back at it. So like last night was really nice for me because I was like, I am going to rest tonight. My tongue just like got mad at me. I'm going to rest tonight. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to get a good night's sleep and I can tackle the thing in the morning. And I'm having a great day. All the things I get to do today are very fun. So it's not taking a lot of energy out of me. And also getting to talk to y'all is also very energizing for me. And doing this is making me really happy. And I'm, always trying to see a different way where I can like approach sharing my life and stuff. So, cat hair, I swear to God, probably set this into my face. Whatever. Thanks for listening. I'll stop yapping. I am already, okay, set the timer. Okay, bye. You probably thought this was going to be me at the diner. Here's the thing. I decided to be responsible. I did get my work done that I wanted to get done, okay? And then I thought about how much food is actually in my fridge, and I was like, we have it at home. Not the breakfast that is at the diner, but we have food at home. So I'm gonna eat food at home, and then I'm gonna read in my little bed, okay? And this is exactly what I would be doing if it is the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get in the bed and I'm gonna read my little book in the bed and not spend more money. That's adulthood. Because I could have got myself a little treat. A little French toast. I love French toast. Another day. It's okay. I'm fed. It's okay. Okay. I hope I didn't jump scare you. So I started adding more makeup on. And then I just kept going. And like, I was like, it's St. Patrick's. Okay, it's too much highlighter. But then I put it, okay. It's kind of a lot. But also it's like not that much, but it like is. It is a lot for me. And I'm frustrated that I don't have eyelid primer because I know all this is gonna move. So I figured I'd show you before I go show my, okay, it's getting better. The light is balancing, it's looking better, thank God. Yeah. I swear it doesn't look, well, that's just not right either. Well, okay. It is a lot of highlighter, and I don't really care. Hi. Yeah. I know. I know, my baby girl. Oh, she's just a pretty girl. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh, yeah. You like my makeup? No. Okay. This is me in my Snuggie. And now I'm gonna change into my little holiday party outfit. This little jacket Ashley actually gave to me. I learned how to tie this on because YouTube. This is a really old dress that I have that I got off of Amazon. And then I'm just wearing some tights and my platform docs. I was gonna wear these white boots with this. However, I was like, they're cute. I just don't know what is happening tonight. Like, the party starts at 4 and it goes until 8. It's 3:40. I'm late, but I don't know what we're about to do after that because I know these hoes. Okay, so I'm like, let me put on something that will last. I want to bring a bag that I can fit all the things I want in it. Like, I'm thinking this guy. Like, I want to bring my camera. I think I'm just going to do this. This guy. This guy. It's funny. I actually started makeup and I like put on this Mario, Makeup by Mario lip liner. What color is this? This is soft brown, okay? And then I put on Vampy Violet, and it was much too much, okay? It was too much. So then I rubbed out like the middle. I kind of took it off, left the lip liner on, and then like left the middle kind of open and like blended it out so it'd be a little bit softer. And then I put some of this like Laura Lee Los Angeles, it's like there's like gold in it, this lip gloss. If you didn't know, Laura Lee Los Angeles is actually going out of business, so everything on her site is like 70-75% off, and she makes really good products. But yeah, she's just closing down her makeup brand, and so I got all of these like on a really good deal. But she's literally just selling out her store until there's no product left. So I got like a cute little bundle of like 3, and it's like super cheap. But yeah, I really like these, and they're easy to throw in my bag. I don't know why I'm nervous. There's no reason to be nervous. It's a work party. It's literally around the corner from the theater. Like, I don't know. It's just like, you know, when you have to make the things an event for yourself too. Like, so I'm okay like being like, oh, I'm gonna go to a party. It's the same commute. I'm going to work. I need hand sanitizer for sure. Oh, I need my wallet. I don't need my Costco card. However, if we ended up at that's my type of party. Let's see. This insurance card is expired. Okay, I got my ID. Okay, that's going in the bag. All right. Now I know I got gum in here. Bring my AirPods off the train. Bringing gum. There are 3 pieces in here. Okay, I need to get more gum. This is Vanilla Bourbon Hair and Body Mist from Mix Bar. Right. Do I want to put it in the bag? I do. I don't need it in the bag. I don't need it in the bag, but I want it in the bag. Okay. I'm taking it out of the bag. That's okay. Right. I need powder for my face. Oh! Oh, look at this little look at God. Won't he do it? Look at Sam. This is a mini Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna need this bad. I wonder if I have a poof. You got a poof, girl? And she has a little poof. Okay, I need to go. And I'm gonna put you in my bag. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. But it's gonna be a good time. I'll see you there.
Spicy one.
I'm telling y'all, the spicy is a game changer.
Remember when you had to ask me which, if you do the beer or the, sorry, if you do the shot or the pickle juice first?
And I did because I don't get out much.
Do you remember that time I gave you Malort?
Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. Malort is awful.
I think if you give it a shot, it can be one of your best friends.
And I think if you give it a shot, you're gonna throw up right after.
I can still taste it in my mouth.
Yeah.
That was what, a month ago?
And that's what friendship is all about.
Yeah.
Really.
It tastes like wood finish, but I don't know, I feel like wood finish would
If you
have
drop
a little
the
bit more like
grapefruit and some
pine
garnish.
flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I'd rather drink Lysol.
Honestly, I'll drink the Malort.
I think if it's Malort versus Lysol, it's Malort every time.
Yeah. Hi. Oh, wow. Ooh, damn.
Rainbow.
It's a video.
Rainbow.
Hey. Oh, it's coming. Oh my God. Hey. Wow. Ooh. Okay. She's basically married. Don't stop. She basically.
This is his ring. It's on my middle finger.
Jesus Christ. She's in love, y'all. She's in love.
Catch me in Copenhagen.
What?
Wait,
Are you gonna move?
I'm moving to Copenhagen.
Wait.
Are you serious?
Yesterday was my last day at work.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm leaving.
Are you serious?
I got into a master's program.
You got it?
Yes.
Oh my God.